And the Screen Team is back with our final segment here on today's Talk KWOC and 93.3 FM. The show is being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us, Poplar, Bluff Drywall, and also Fearless Social. Make sure you check out our official Screen Team website at screenteenpb.com. You can check out our official videos on there, also links to our Twitter page. You tweet, Sabrina? You Twitter?
I have a Twitter, but I don't really use. No, it's like auto-connected to everything else.
Okay. We're also on Facebook and also YouTube, so you can find Screen Team pretty much all over the place except for Instagram, where I don't have the right phone for that. So
now I have Instagram.
I got one of these. I got a flip phone, so it's not going to work for us. Our final film this evening is a film called The Judge, and it's a film that stars Robert Downey Jr. and also Robert Duvall. It's about a big city lawyer who has to come back to his hometown, which is in Indiana, and he's got to defend his father, Robert Duvall, who's a judge for 40-plus years, and he kind of makes a big mistake with this, right?
Yes. Daddy doesn't do right.
He definitely did not do right. But we come to find out that there's a lot of reasons to why he did not do right.
Yes, yeah. It takes you about halfway through the movie, though, doesn't it, to realize what's
going on with him?
What's going on with him?
Well, we'll come back to Robert Duvall. Let's start off with Robert Downey Jr. We come to find out that he is a big city lawyer. Nice house, nice cars, all
no
that
scruples.
No scruples. He plays a typical Robert Downey Jr. type character, smart mouth.
Out to win and never loses.
Yeah.
And he says, people who are going to lose can't afford me. Mm-hmm. So he's so expensive that only people he can get off, their whatever that is. I mean, he's a bad dude.
He's a bad dude.
In the courtroom.
He's got a daughter who's like 7 or 8 years old, I gather.
That he loves dearly.
He does love her dearly. He's also got a wife who
not so much interested in being married to him anymore, I don't think.
No. They're, I guess, at a moment where they're going to start to separate, I guess, and go to the whole divorce route of their marriage. He gets a call that his mom passed away, so he has to go back to his hometown to deal with the funeral arrangements and things of that sort. And then you meet his family. He's got 2 brothers, one younger, one older, and he's got a hard-nosed dad who's been a judge for 40-plus years. And you come to find out that their relationship isn't the best.
No. Robert Downey Jr.'s character is Hank, and he just can't seem to make the right choices to make Daddy proud.
Right.
Kind of a troublemaker, not like bad. He's not going to kill anybody or anything like that, but, he does get a little reckless in his car. He hurts his brother's career as a baseball player by damaging his hand. Bad luck seems to follow him because he's kind of flippant. Yeah. And, he sort of just leaves broken hearts in his path and just doesn't turn around to see how they pick themselves up. And his family is one of them. And
another broken heart that we find out later is an ex-girlfriend of his, played by Vera Farmiga. And I always love her in the films that she's in. Man, she's a very, very good actress. We find out, though, that a couple days after his mom's funeral, that Robert Duvall, his dad, basically kills the guy with his car.
Runs him over.
And
or runs him off the road, basically, but yeah.
So then his father is then charged with murder. So Robert Downey Jr. has got to get his father off the hook, and that's I guess our plot of the story here.
And it gets even better because Judge Daddy does not want his son to represent him.
He gets some
adamantly insists that he is not going to represent him, and gets a local hometown boy who just really doesn't know what he's doing.
He doesn't have the stomach for it.
No, and they have to team up, eventually. But you kind of figure that there's a lot happens on the stand and in this courtroom that does more than just decide the fate of the judge. It decides the fate and the ability to forgive or not forgive amongst the family.
So we've got our plot pretty much sewn in there. What were your thoughts on the film?
I thought it was brilliant. I liked the story. I loved the characters. it's a little slow paced, but when you're coming off of something like John Wick, it's just a different kind of movie. And this was an easy, lay back on a rainy day kind of thing and watch. It's no big deal if the kids are playing in the house. It's not something you have to like watch after dark. But it's nothing that they're going to be interested in. I thought the actors and the actresses were brilliant in it, and I don't know. I just felt like there was an emotional attachment to the movie.
You know what I liked? I liked that Robert Downey Jr. played a different character. Now, obviously, it was the same character that he always plays.
It's Robert Downey Jr.
I'm not saying it's a stretch here, but it was nice to see him not play Iron Man or Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. Yes.
But I mean, you still get the same Robert Downey Jr. type of.
Look, Jerry Lee Lewis played Jerry Lee Lewis in every movie he made until almost till the end.
You mean Jerry Lewis?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I was like, I didn't know he was an actor. Really?
So Robert Downey Jr. is never going to break away from his own persona. Mm-hmm. I just don't see that happening. But he brings to life a lot of people.
Yeah.
In the same way.
Yeah, he does.
But I like it.
I agree with you as well as far as the pacing. The pacing is pretty slow with this film, but I don't think it's bad enough that makes it boring. I just think it's
not boring.
It's not boring.
Mm-mm.
It's not boring, but it is slow. So if slow is not your thing, then maybe put in John Wick and enjoy the fast pace of that.
I will say this: there's not a whole lot of no talking.
That's true.
There's talking. Yeah. There's a lot of communication going on here.
There is.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about?
And there's a lot of nice light humor, added in here and there, which is obviously brought on by Robert Downey Jr.'s character being such a smart aleck.
I'm glad you brought that up because this film, it wasn't too serious, but it also wasn't too funny. Like, I thought it did a good job of mixing in the humor and mixing in the drama.
It's not just a courtroom drama.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I felt like it did a good job of balancing all these different elements and styles.
And Luke doesn't care one bit about this movie.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear Luke in the background, but he's
making sirens.
He's destroying the Screen Team studio as we speak. So I'm guessing he was not a fan of the judge.
Probably not.
I don't have my computer kind of bailed out on me, so I'm not sure if the judge is rated R or PG-13, but it's definitely not something for the kids. They'll be definitely not interested in a film like this. So
yeah, it's grown up stuff.
Very true. Sabrina, thank you so much for coming on the show and
always a pleasure.
And doing what you do, girl. We're going to be back with the Screen Team next week, so make sure you join us 6 o'clock right here on KWOC. I want to thank our sponsors once again, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us, Fearless Social, and also Poplar Bluff Drywall. And remember to check out our website at ScreenTeamPB.com. For Sabrina and Chris, we are the Screen Team on today's Talk 930 KWOC.